Have you seen those colorful bikes popping up on city sidewalks lately? They're hard to miss, often brightly colored and neatly lined up, waiting for their next rider. They're part of bike sharing, a rapidly growing trend transforming urban mobility. It's a system where anyone can easily borrow a bike for a quick trip, offering a convenient alternative to cars or public transport. Instead of owning a bike, which requires storage and maintenance, you just rent one when you need it, making it a hassle-free option. This makes those short journeys not only easy, but also surprisingly fun, adding a bit of joy to your daily commute or weekend exploration. Bike sharing plays a crucial role in helping reduce traffic jams and air pollution, two major challenges facing modern cities. It does this by actively encouraging people to leave their cars at home for shorter trips, opting for a greener and healthier mode of transport. It gives everyone more accessible and affordable ways to get around regardless of income or physical ability, promoting inclusivity. Ultimately, this contributes to making cities healthier, more sustainable, and more flexible for everyone who lives and works there. Thanks to the widespread adoption of smartphones and GPS technology, bike sharing has become incredibly user-friendly. Finding and unlocking a bike is now super easy, just a few taps on an app making the whole process seamless and intuitive. This tech has made bike sharing not only reliable but also incredibly convenient, ensuring bikes are readily available when and where you need them. All of this is helping cities across the globe become greener, more vibrant, and more active places to live and work. Shared bikes are more than just a mode of transportation. They represent a shift in how we think about urban spaces. They're an integral part of a larger movement focused on making cities better and more livable for people, prioritizing pedestrians and cyclists over cars. Every ride on a shared bike contributes to creating cleaner air, reducing traffic congestion, and fostering a more pleasant urban environment. So next time you see a shared bike, take a moment to remember the bigger picture. You're looking at a small but significant piece of a much larger city transformation, one ride at a time, and you can easily join in and be a part of this positive change. Just hop on a bike and ride. Let's look at the tech that powers bike sharing. Docking stations are the home base, keeping bikes secure and sometimes even charging them. Shared bikes often have GPS trackers, so companies always know where each bike is. This helps prevent theft and makes it easy for you to find a bike nearby. The real magic is in the smartphone app. You can see available bikes, unlock one with a QR code, and start riding in seconds. All these parts, docks, GPS, and apps, work together to make bike sharing smooth and simple. It's a perfect example of technology solving real-world problems. Millions of people now rely on these systems for daily travel. Bike sharing is tech and transportation working hand in hand. Bike sharing has revolutionized urban transportation, offering a sustainable and convenient alternative to cars. It comes in two main types, docked and dockless. These two systems represent different approaches to bike sharing, each with its own set of advantages and challenges. Docked bikes must be picked up and returned to specific stations, ensuring a structured and predictable system. This centralized approach to bike parking helps in keeping things organized and tidy. These stations are strategically placed, usually in busy areas, but you might have to walk if there's no station conveniently located near your final destination. Dockless bikes, on the other hand, offer greater flexibility, as they can be parked almost anywhere within a designated service area. The lock is built directly into the bike, and you use a dedicated smartphone app to unlock it at the start of your ride, and then lock it again when you're finished. Dockless systems offer more freedom and spontaneity, but this flexibility can sometimes lead to bikes cluttering sidewalks if the system is not managed well by the operating company and the city. To address this, some cities now require dockless bikes to be parked only in specifically marked areas, helping to keep things orderly and pedestrian-friendly. Both systems are continuously evolving and adapting to meet urban challenges, blending convenience for users with the practical needs of city management. The ultimate goal is to make bike sharing as easy and accessible as possible for riders, while also ensuring the system is manageable and sustainable for the cities that implement them. Whether it's a docked system with its structured approach, or a dockless system offering greater freedom, both types of bike sharing are fundamentally changing the way we move around our cities. Ultimately, it's all about finding the right balance and approach that works best for each individual city and its unique needs. So, you've just completed your bike ride. You've felt the wind in your hair, enjoyed the scenery, and now you're ready to dock the bike. But what happens after you finish your ride? Where does the bike go? And how does it stay in tip-top shape for the next rider? Well, behind the scenes, a dedicated team of professionals works tirelessly to keep the bikes running smoothly and safely. These aren't just random individuals, they're trained technicians and logistics experts. One of their key tasks is rebalancing the fleet. They move bikes from crowded areas where there are too many bikes and not enough riders, to places where more are needed, ensuring bikes are always available. This is especially crucial during rush hour when demand spikes in certain locations like near train stations or office buildings. The team anticipates these surges and proactively redistributes bikes. Of course, keeping a fleet of bikes operational requires constant maintenance. Maintenance crews are always on the lookout, ready to fix flat tires, ensuring every bike is safe and ready to ride. They also address broken chains, damaged brakes, and a whole host of other potential issues that can arise from constant use and exposure to the elements. No detail is too small to be overlooked. To stay ahead of potential problems, they use data from the bikes themselves, including GPS information and usage statistics, as well as rider reports submitted through the app. Some repairs are minor and can be handled right on the street, with mobile repair units bringing the workshop directly to the bike. However, more significant fixes like frame repairs or extensive component replacements are done in well-equipped workshops. Unfortunately, theft and vandalism are ongoing challenges that these systems face, requiring constant vigilance and innovative solutions. To deter theft and make bikes harder to resell, the bikes are often equipped with custom parts that are difficult to source elsewhere. Furthermore, GPS trackers are discreetly installed on each bike, enabling the company to track and recover stolen bikes quickly and efficiently. Some bikes even have integrated alarm systems that are triggered by unauthorized movement, deterring tampering and alerting nearby individuals. The data collected from the apps and GPS trackers is invaluable. It helps companies predict demand patterns, allowing them to optimize bike distribution and availability. This data also allows them to proactively schedule repairs, identify potential problems before they escalate, and streamline the entire maintenance workflow. This smart, data-driven approach is what ultimately keeps the entire fleet reliable, safe, and readily available for users. So, next time you approach a bike-sharing station and find a bike that's ready to ride, perfectly positioned, and in excellent condition, take a moment to appreciate and thank the dedicated tech and maintenance teams working diligently behind the scenes to make it all possible. It's a huge and complex effort, involving logistics, technology, and a dedicated workforce, all working in harmony to keep city bike sharing rolling smoothly. Every smooth and enjoyable ride you experience is the direct result of careful planning, meticulous maintenance, and seamless teamwork. Why is bike sharing so popular? The benefits are huge. Every bike ride means fewer cars on the road, cutting pollution and helping fight climate change. It's a healthy choice too. Riding a bike is great exercise and can boost your mood. Bike sharing is affordable, making city travel accessible for more people. It's perfect for short trips, saving money on gas, parking, and transit fares. More bikes mean less traffic and less crowding on buses and trains. Cities with bike sharing often build more bike lanes, making streets safer for everyone. It's about creating vibrant, people-friendly communities. Bike sharing connects neighborhoods and brings cities to life. One simple ride can make a big difference. Bike sharing is a global movement, with each city doing it their own way. In New York, Citi Bike's blue bikes are everywhere, helping locals and tourists get around. Paris's Vélib system inspired cities worldwide, and now includes electric bikes for hilly rides. Singapore saw a dockless bike boom, but had to add rules after bikes started blocking sidewalks. Each city adapts bike sharing to fit its own needs and culture. Dock systems like Citi Bike offer stability and integration with public transit. Paris shows how bike sharing can evolve, especially with e-bikes. Singapore's experience highlights the need for smart regulations. There's no one-size-fits-all solution. Flexibility is key. Bike sharing is changing cities everywhere in big and small ways. It's a worldwide experiment in better urban living. Bike sharing isn't perfect. There have been challenges along the way. Too many bikes, too fast led to clutter and even bike graveyards in some cities. Vandalism and misuse are ongoing problems, costing money and reducing available bikes. Building a culture of respect and responsibility is crucial for success. Strong partnerships between companies and city governments help create better systems. Cities can support bike sharing with bike lanes and smart parking rules. Companies can share data to help cities plan for the future. The next wave includes electric bikes and better integration with trains and buses. Bike sharing is becoming a key part of smarter, greener cities. The future is bright, one ride at a time.